I asked you guys to ask me any questions at all, any questions you had for me, then I would be answering them in this little Q&A. Well, here we are. I'm going to be giving the A's to your Q's. I'm going to be answering your questions. I really should. Let me do this. This might be a bit better. Nope, that's not at all what I want to do. Alright, first off, we have Mr. Old Caller here. What is it like hanging out with an old caller? From what I heard, he's a pretty epic guy. Well, he's okay. He's decent. You know, he's okay in my book. Wish I knew that feeling. Yeah, man. You know, not everybody can get so lucky. I guess I just kind of hit the gold mine on that, huh? We have Petrovica. A lot of questions here, which I like. Is cheese just a loaf of milk? To that I would say yes. Is Bill Cipher a cool ranch Dorito or cheese Dorito? I would like to think he's a cheese Dorito. Probably like the nacho cheese, but a bit spicy ones. He gives me those vibes. Polar bears or grizzly bears? I have to go grizzly bears. Love me some grizzly bears. Michael Scott or Dwight? That's a tough question, because for one, I have not really watched The Office enough to really know which one I would like better. However, I do think they're both very funny. Gunther Tooties or Raisin Cane's? I don't know what Gunther's is. Let me see. What is that? Never heard of that place. It's in Colorado. I can't see. Yeah, what kind of stuff you got? Okay, I like this already. I like the vibes of it. All right. Interesting stuff. I think I can give a pretty fair thing here because I've not eaten at Gunther's. I've not eaten at Raisin Cane's. We do have one in my town, I think. Do we? No, not in my town, but we do in the town over, I think. Either way, I've not eaten at either one. So, based on what I know of their menus now, I would probably go with Gunther's. But I'd have to try the food to really know. I don't really know. That's a good question. Now I'm curious. Cope 5520 or Cope X 5520? These are the real questions here. I will say that even though I know Cope does have the X in his username, I don't really say the X. If I say his full user, I just say Cope 5520 because it's just easier. I would probably go just the Cope 5520 just because my brain is more satisfied to see that than with the X in it. I don't know how to explain it. Sorry, Cope, man. Not to, you know, hate on the user. If you had to pick one candy, what would it be? Oof, now that's a really good question. If I had to pick just one out of all the ones that exist out there. You know, I could probably go with Raisinets, chocolate covered raisins. I never get tired of those. I've loved those since I was a kid. And now we're into deeper questions. Why did you make a YouTube channel? Well, for several reasons. Really, to answer this question, we gotta go all the way back to me creating my very, very first YouTube channel.
I guess it's time to walk over bodies. I need to stand on your corpse, sir. Or why are your arms like that? That didn't... What are you doing? Wait, look at him. Bro, this is not why I set you. Oh, now he's just gonna cry in the corner. It's okay, I understand. I do that all the time.
My gaming channel that I still do have. Originally, it was not known as Grunge Astro, and it was not even known as Schwepsy, which was my name before Grunge Astro. I made a channel at first for gaming because I thought I really like to make that kind of content, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make that type of content. I like to watch it. I think it's very fun. Well, then I thought, I've been making music for a long time. Why don't I upload that? My music channel. Why not? So pretty soon after I made my gaming channel, I ended up making my music channel. Then after that, this is when AI covers were a thing, and I do admit, I'm not happy that I made those at the time. I'm not happy that I didn't think about them at the time. I will admit, I did not think about it. I did not put any thought, okay? I am completely against AI for those reasons now, and I don't know why I wasn't. To begin with, people were making AI covers. I thought, I want to make these too, because it looks fun, and I know some songs that would match the characters wonderfully. So I started with that. I was gonna put them on TikTok, but TikTok kept muting my videos and just would not let them stay up. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to YouTube. So I went to YouTube. Eventually, I met my very good friend, Cope. As most of you guys know by now, I was very unsure about doing a voice reveal. But if it wasn't for Cope, I don't think I would have done it because he encouraged me to release my voice out there. He was the first person to ever hear Grunge Astro's voice before the world did. So his ears were the first ones to bleed. And then ever since then, I thought, well, now my voice is out there, I could do more stuff than just the AI covers. So eventually I got rid of the AI covers and I started to do my voice acting, which I've always loved voice acting, even as a really little kid. And since then I've done projects. People have asked me to be in projects. That was such a long answer to that question. I probably chopped it down a ton, but I ramble. Anyways, moving on. Is Bill Cipher your favorite Gravity Falls character? Bill Cipher would probably be my favorite, I think, if I'd have to choose. Oh, let me heart these as I answer them. There we go. Okay, next question from Bonnie the Bunny. If the main characters of the last 5 games you played all fought each other, who would win? Good question. What games have I played lately? Lately, I've played a lot of Schedule 1. I haven't played any other games lately. So I would say, well, it's not true. I think I've played a little bit of Little Nightmares. So let's see, who would that be? The main characters of the main Schedule 1. I'm gonna go with my dealers because I did mess with them a lot. So we got Benji, Molly. I always forget his name. It's not Ben. It's this guy. I can never remember his name. What was her name? Jane. God. This is why my dealers don't like me. So that's 4, and then you've got 6 from Little Nightmares. Out of all of them who I think would win, probably 6, she would just eat the other's whole. Let's be honest here. Are there other fan projects similar to Hotel Has-Been that you'd create in the future? This is by Laura Rain Love. Very good question. I'm glad that you asked because, yes, there are several that I would like to do. There was Gravity Falls Looped Summer. That is still in the cards. I've not completely given up on it yet. I just gotta really rework how I'm gonna do that. But yes, there are some projects that I'm definitely gonna create in the future, and I'm very excited for them. From RMG, can you do the Perry the Platypus growl? I can't really, no. I've tried before. I always observing. Question 1. Frogs are computers. Why? I ran out of sanity, man. Me and you both. Me and you both. Frogs are computers. Very good question, because I am technically both. Well, there's a lot more you could do with computers than you can with a frog, so I might have to choose computers. From Cope5520, why did you break into my house, force me to subscribe to your channel, and then proceed to make me record voice lines for your deranged skits? You made a mistake, the spelling mistake there, buddy. Because we're friends, I could point that out. Well, first of all, I didn't break into your house. You left your door wide open. Second of all, you subscribed to my channel willingly. Third of all, you enjoy recording these voice lines for my very good skits, actually. So, you know, you enjoy it. Don't say you don't. I know you do. I see those tears of joy you get every time I come to you to say, hey, I need you to record stuff for me, okay? I see those. Oh goodness. Phantom edits. How's life going in general? And most important question, have you watched Epic? If not, I will make you somehow. And Laura says, yes, make Grunge watch Epic. Life right now is very hectic, very meh. Hanging in there, you know? As far as Epic, I absolutely have heard of it. I've seen it pop up on my feed. No, I have not watched it though. Unless you're meaning that one movie called Epic that was released a long time ago. Yes, I've seen that one. The Slugs. 7 the Musician. I wonder what you're doing with the souls you have as an example of my soul. Oh yes, the souls. That's right. I have Cope's. I have yours. I don't think I have anybody else's soul. Would anyone like to give me their soul? Well, right now they're sitting around. Got them in little jars. They're just up on my shelf. And I can look at them like, ah yes, souls. I need to collect more. I take Cope's sometime, the jar. I'll shake it around a bit. If I'm bored, you know. And then he's like, I wonder why I'm dizzy all of a sudden. It's because of that. Well, that is all of the questions that you guys have given me. I appreciate them, and it was very fun to just go through a Q&A, you know? Random questions, because why not, really? But I think that is it for me. If you guys would like me to do another Q&A, let me know in the comments. If you got any other questions for a future Q&A, let me know in the comments as well. But yeah, that's it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, be sure to check out my music channel. Big things coming up on there soon. And everything's in the description that I'm forgetting to talk about. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I love all of you guys. And I will see you guys in the next one.